Have you ever watched Ana de Armas in an English-speaking role and thought, how did she go from learning English as an adult to actually being cast in Hollywood blockbusters? Well, today I'm breaking it down, not just to admire her, but to learn from her fluency and confidence journey. Stay tuned. Hello, it's Francisca from English to Thrive. You can follow me here on Instagram, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel so that you can have trainings on confidence, native like fluency, and career opportunities in English every single Friday. Also, hit the notification bell. I am deeply and truly fascinated by Ana de Armas' journey learning English. I mean, she went from a professional in Cuba with a dream, with a big dream, not just any dream, to become an actress. And truly with this video, what I want to do is reverse engineer her path. Because, you know, she's from Cuba, I'm from Ecuador. We have both used English as a tool for both personal and professional growth. And what I want you to know is that she didn't just use grammar or vocabulary. She truly shifted her identity and mindset. And that's what really changed everything. And that is what I want for you as well. So before we even begin uncovering her journey, I want you to comment confident English below. Comment confident English so that I can send you away the Confident English Limitless Career Masterclass, and you too can have a mindset and identity shift. So Ana de Armas arrived in the US not speaking English at all, as you can see in this video right here.
When I moved to LA 2 years ago, I didn't speak English at all. So
only 2 years. She learned to speak almost like a native in only 2 years. And why? She had the urgency. She had a big vision. She had a big dream to become a Hollywood actress. And in fact, she went into auditions and she had to use sounds she didn't even understand at first. And so what changed for her is that she truly immersed in the language, not just academically, but emotionally and professionally. So she had a why. And so she, from that, had a vision. So she got a coach. She practiced every day. She began using English as a new identity. So think about it. She didn't say, I'm learning English. She became someone who speaks English. And this is truly what professionals miss a lot of the times. They just see English as a language to pass tests, certifications, even just interviews. And English shouldn't be used as a tool only to pass a simple test. It should be used as a tool for both personal and professional growth. And I talk about this in this video right here of why traditional lessons in English just don't work anymore. Because how Ana de Armas began to learn English, and this clip explains actually her good vocabulary and good accent. And she says that she learned English by watching Friends. I think all of us, right? So watch it here.
and I learned English the way everyone who comes to this country does, by watching Friends.
Yeah, I mean, and that is one of the first things that we do inside of the English Confidence Method, our signature program. We learn by sound, we learn by stimulation, by listening. And this explains as well how she got her good accent and her amazing vocabulary. So apart from having the pressure of a goal, a professional goal, what she also did was she started to think in English, because by watching series, the more that you listen, and I talk about that in this video right here, how building habits can make you speak like a native English speaker. She also started to step out of the comfort zone. And in this clip you can see, I
like adventure and challenge, I guess. I don't know.
She likes the challenge, she likes adventure. This proves how English is not just a subject, it is something that you live, and you have to be willing to try different things to see different results. And she probably did some method speaking as well. And this is perfect timing because she's an actress, and how I teach my students to speak English is to pretend that they are already native English speakers, pretend that they are assuming a role. So even if they're not in a classroom, they can be at their home, but they block off time and they pretend that English is all they know. So this begins to reprogram their brains to think in English and to speak fluently. And that is, I can guarantee you, that is how Ana de Armas also programmed her brain to think in English, to practice under pressure, just as an actor practices for a role, and to start shifting her identity. So not with lessons, but with intention. So before I give you some action steps that you can actually implement as well right now, I want you to write Confident English below so that I can send you away my Confident English Limitless Career. So just as Ana de Armas, you can also capitalize on career opportunities in English. Comment below. All right, so if we reverse engineer the path that Ana de Armas took in just 2 years, first of all, she had a vision. She had a why. What was her why? Well, I don't think she planned, okay, I'm going to win an Oscar, or maybe she did, but because of her effort, because of her vision, she was able to become an Oscar-nominated actress. Because of her effort, because of her vision, she got nominated for an Oscar, which is the ultimate reward, right, of her profession. So think about it. You as a professional, before you even learn English, what is your why? Think about this. What is your vision? What is your why? And that is gonna put fire on your butt. And that is what's gonna make you practice every single day. Number two, she had pressure. I mean, she was already getting these opportunities in English speaking spaces and roles. So sometimes that's what professionals miss, is that internal pressure of not knowing the language, not knowing how to develop myself well in English is costing me opportunities. So think about it. Like, first, what is your why? And are you putting yourself some pressure to actually learn and become better, just like Ana de Armas did? Third, she also lived the language, just as you saw in the clips. I mean, she began to take her English seriously. You know, not just through immersion, but also through putting like time, watching series, and also making even like friends in English-speaking scenarios. And she was also not afraid of making mistakes, as you can see in this clip right here.
Forgive me if I make mistakes when I say something weird.
You didn't speak English at all?
So mistakes, and I've talked about it in several of my videos and my YouTube channel, are a part of the process. So you need to be shifting your perfectionist mindset into the person who craves progress instead of perfection. And that is how you will see progress, just as Ana de Armas did. So those 4 things I want you to implement right now. I want you to write your why. I want you to create some internal pressure. And I want you to start living the language, and also not being afraid of making mistakes, and aim for progress instead of perfection. Now, I have an invitation for you. If you truly want to speak like a native, if you want to capitalize on career opportunities in English speaking scenarios, if you want to become your most confident self, because just like Ana de Armas, you belong in global spaces too. That's what your heart and soul craves, then apply below. There's a link to apply for my English Confidence Method program. Okay, we only accept 3 spots per month, and we can help you with accountability, with structure, with coaching, with one-on-one support, right? All you have to do is just take action. So link is below. Alright, so I hope that you have enjoyed this video. You were inspired by Ana de Armas' story, and you can take these tips and implement them. And again, you're invited to apply for a program. So if you have enjoyed this video, give it a like. Do not forget to subscribe for trainings every single Friday. Hit the notification bell. And I think you're going to enjoy this video as well, if you enjoyed this one, of Sabrina Carpenter and her song Espresso. Remember that song? You heard it last summer. Well, this video is going to show you how to take native like song and turn it into native like speech. So watch it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.